A good matchup on tap here at Busch Stadium. It's interleague baseball on the show. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Ellsbury, Jeter, and Beltran, the first three in this revamped Yankee lineup here in the first.
First pitch, 7:15.
Here's a swing and a... But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's... So Verlander takes care of the leadoff man here, and with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Derek Jeter will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw on to first, and Jeter is set down for the second out of the inning. Carlos Beltran will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently fifth in the AL in home runs. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And there are the AL home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. And that's inside. 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Just getting started here in St. Louis. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs. First pitch on its way to Teixeira. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And Teixeira's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Well, that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
Brian McCann will stand in at a good first inning RBI spot. Runners at the corners now and 2 away. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
Swing, strike 2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Alfonso Soriano will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2 out, bases loaded. taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, this would be a big break for him here in the first inning if he can get out of this.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And Soriano able to hold back on that one. A ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. An early test here this evening, but he works out of it, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. On the mound to face these guys, there you see the numbers for the sinker-slider specialist, the veteran right-hander Hiroki Kuroda. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Matt Holliday will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
These long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And this is past A-Rod at third. A fair ball.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Matt Carpenter will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game, as he had 3 hits in the victory. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting third,
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 3-0. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Nate Walker will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, sort of a protective swing there as he got on top of this baseball. But the net result is that at least he's able to move these other runners up 90 feet, albeit now with 2 outs.
Number 5 will come forward now and in an early RBI spot. And he's the right guy to have up there as he currently sits in 5th place in the National League runs batted in category. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And there are the league leaders in RBIs that we referenced a moment ago. Up top, it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
In there, 2-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. A dive, and he brings it in. And he might have saved a couple of runs that time as the inning is over. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Alex Rodriguez will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
They'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he was fortunate to strand the bases loaded in the first inning, but he serves up a leadoff single here to start the second, so he could be in for another high-stress inning here.
Kelly Johnson will stand in.
Let's go.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
A check on A-Rod, now the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Full count, 3-2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Pick up, throw.
Full count offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Jay will back up and put this away for a long out, number one.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Hiroki Kuroda will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Now the bunt attempt is popped up. Adams is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, it's worth remembering that here in the American League, guys aren't really asked to bunt the ball all that often. No excuse for popping this one up. But this, not quite as commonplace as it is over in the National League.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury.
Go.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And, you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Overrated.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And, oh, man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And no chance to get the recovery play at first, and now we'll hold our breaths to see if he's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Derek Jeter will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Adams will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the catch is made, 1 away.
Batting 7.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
John Jay will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. One and one. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Here we go.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning, so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
Justin Verlander will step in now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Three and two now.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Carlos Beltran is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the danger is first baseman Mark Teixeira. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. That misses 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. It remains 0-0. Matt Holliday will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And he goes after a fastball, but pops it up back behind second base. Therefore, it is Johnson, and he's got it for the first out.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Matt Carpenter will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time.
Go, Matt. Here we go.
Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ball hit in the air now toward the left fielder Soriano. And there's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Michael Lee will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this will be fouled away. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball is out of here. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Nate Walker.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Here we go.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
On the ground to third. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Alfonso Soriano will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees.
Alfonso Soriano.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woohoo!
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Turn 2.
And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
All of a sudden, home plate's jumping around on him out there. He hasn't found the strike zone yet.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
3-0 is on the way. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A-Rod now on 3-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Soriano holding now the pitch. Here's a line drive caught coming off the bag. And that's a loud out number 1.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only 1 out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And stepping in now is the second baseman, Kelly Johnson. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
And there goes Soriano. Pitch is high, the throw, and it'll be in time as Soriano's thrown out trying to take second.
Well, this is mano a mano right here. You've got a very good base stealer squaring off against, I'd say, the best defensive catcher in baseball in Molina. Yachty can shut down just about any running game, and he guns his guy down here.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Yanks held in check. It remains 1-0. Number 5 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 5.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Matt Adams will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, man.
And here's the first pitch. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And the catch made here by McCann, and that's the first out.
Following the walk, he had to be thinking he'd get maybe one of those get-me-over fastball or something else good to hit on the first pitch. But this winds up being an easy pop-up that probably should have been avoided.
Yadier Molina will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Now here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
This ball's in the air now out to right field. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. John Jay will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
What are you looking at, Blue?
A runner on first with 2 away. 1-0 pitch now. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
2 out with the man at first. In there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. He's running towards second. Tried to check his swing, and it's a little looper to the left side. And A-Rod will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Hiroki Kuroda will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
So the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Justin Verlander will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Pitcher, Justin Verlander.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
On the mound, he's got to be talking to himself. You know, in the American League, we see DHs like Ortiz and Billy Butler, Michael Young. You're telling me I get to face a pitcher 3 times a game? I could get used to this.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
All in day! All in day! Here we go!
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here we go.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Line hard to center field. Ellsbury will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Carlos Beltran will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck.
Carlos Beltran.
All right, we got this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And he misses 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 to Beltran. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
So one gone in the inning now, and here's the always dangerous Mark Teixeira. Fouled back. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a one-out single.
Brian McCann will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Keep the runner from scoring.
fouled back. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. Got him.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only one hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Michael Lee will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first by Johnson, and it's in time, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Nate Walker will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. First pitch coming. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
A little bit outside, 2-1.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Ready on 2-1. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Look at A-Rod. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Not a whole lot of time to react on this play. This is just a pivot on that left foot and stretch out there as quick as you can. But he's able to haul it in and then right himself to make that throw over to first. That's nicely done.
Number 5 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And there's the fastball that time by Kuroda as he gets ahead. No balls and a strike. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Up with it is Johnson. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. A-Rod will lead it off when we get back. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Alex Rodriguez will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Jay is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 1 out. And that's how you want to start an inning when you're already over 90 pitches for the ball game.
Kelly Johnson.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And stepping in now is the second baseman, Kelly Johnson. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing by Johnson and a ball belted high and deep to right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot that time for Kelly Johnson. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
That great work he'd done on the mound, well, it just got undone on 1 swing. He's gone from being in total control to we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Brett Gardner is going to come on now as a pinch hitter as he'll bat for the pitcher Kuroda.
Brett Gardner.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Go.
You're nothing.
And a bunt attempt misses, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike, 2-2 now.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And Molina will stay with this one for route number 2.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Jacoby Ellsbury will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. Matt Thornton will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Matt Adams will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Yadier Molina will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 19,
John Jay will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pat Nashik will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Peter Borges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Derek Jeter will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison to this point, and as you could imagine, in a 1-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far. Carlos Beltran will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
The 1-2. Oh, he goes down and golfs this one into right center field, and that's going to get down out there for a base hit.
First baseman number 25.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A look at Ichiro, now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw, and it won't be in time as Ichiro's able to take second with ease.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Teixeira waits. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is fouled straight back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. 2-2 coming to Teixeira. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And there's ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a shot toward right center. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ichiro Suzuki will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 31, Ichiro Suzuki.
Peter Borges will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Center fielder, Peter Borges.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. The 1-1 home. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. A swing and a ball hit back up the box and taken in out there for the first out. Matt Holliday will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First offering on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. Now a swing and a routine chance in right for Ichiro. And he's got it for out number 2.
Well, this is great work by a setup man here. You know, his task coming in was to keep this ball game close, and he's done that all right as he's retired 5 in a row since coming on in the 7th inning.
Alan Craig will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw, and that'll be scored an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Michael Lee will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another 2-2 offering, and he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Soriano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cards leave 1, still tied 1 apiece. Alan Craig is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 21, Alan
Alfonso Soriano will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Full count now, 3-2. On deck, Alex Rodriguez. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Alex Rodriguez to stand in with the go-ahead run at first, so he'll need to at least get him into scoring position with nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he misses with it, ball four, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Jason Mott will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are two on here with nobody out.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Francisco Cervelli will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Now with two on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Well, I think the wheels may start to turn just a little bit now. This was not the greatest swing in the world, to be sure. But at least now the go-ahead run moves over to third base. So that'll set up an interesting situation right here.
Ryan Roberts will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Ryan Roberts.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Your job right here on the mound, got to think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You got to wonder about this decision right here, because once he gets the squeeze bunt down, it's going to be a very difficult play to throw the runner out at the plate. Remember, he got a big head start down there at third base, and he winds up beating that throw easily.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Runners are at first and third, one away. And this ball will be chopped foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Fouled straight back. And he takes a look at strike three called, and that's as important as they come there. Two big outs now.
That's a tough spot to go down looking. I mean, the likelihood is if you put this ball in play, you're going to get a run home. Unless he was somehow really fooled there, I think that pitch was just too good to take.
Derek Jeter will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Holiday will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cardinals 1. Francisco Cervelli will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Nate Walker will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Three and two, here it is. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Ellsbury is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Number 5 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Grounded softly to the left side. Picked up by A-Rod. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this play. And he's able to get rid of it quickly to get his man.
Matt Adams will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Heads up, Matt.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, it was that run in the top of the ninth that turned out to be the game winner as they hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest of margins.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Yankees come out on top 2-1. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.